Wolfsburg have been scoring with pleasing consistency. Goals in each of the last 5 games. Plays it out to the flank. He's got options out wide. Out for a throw. He's had a shot! It's anyone's ball. Cleared away. Out to the right. Up to meet it! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Well, being able to generate that amount of activity in the box means it's hard not to pick someone out.
Davis. Goretzka. Wolfsburg, their manager to thank for the last result.
Look, to alter the intended game plan was a daring move on the manager's part. It wasn't quite working for him, and he accepted his mistake. And I think what followed merits a lot of praise.
Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Davis. And that's been levered clear. Now a chance to break. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game. Oh, but he's gone for it! It's out for a goal kick. Plays a clever pass. Keeper's ball. Chance to break. He's picked him out. You can get that clear. Goretzka has a hit! Defence has got rid of that. Gnabry gets flagged offside. Gets it upfield. Cuts it out. That's a decent ball. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Gnabry. Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Davis. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Gets into a dangerous position. Tries a header! Good delivery, no joy.
Oh, what a great leap. He had no right to get to that.
He's got away. And the finish! He's delivered all right! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
And that puts him right up in contention to be the competition's top scorer. Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead, though. They can't afford to sit on this.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Well played, he saw that coming. Gnabry. Gnabry was steaming forward. Davis. He's in, surely. He's still got it, needs help. And that has been clubbed away. Oh, really good feet from him. Tries a shot!
Yeah, just thinking about the goalkeeper again, he really had to be at his best, didn't he?
And here's Gnabry. Oh, he's found him in space. Goes for goal! Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Gnabry. Davis. Here's the cross. Oh, shooting chance! And now they can launch a counter. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the shot! It's come back out! Just off target.
Gnabry certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Hoists it forward. And it's got through. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's the chance to counter. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses, shoots! And the second time, in it goes! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Gnabry duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
So that's two now without reply.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Lobs it in gently. He's picked him out. This is gone, that's a foul. And he's going direct. Oh, the ball's come loose. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Floats one over. Gnabry. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Played towards the front men. Kimmich. Gnabry. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Now it's Gnabry. What an adventurous run from a defender. Towering header! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. He's had a go! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Oh, that's a sparkling save, absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's hoisted clear. And it's played forward.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. And they win it back again. Forward it goes, right through the middle. That's too far for anyone. Gnabry, who has made his impact already. Goretzka. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Plays it long. Dinked in. Kimmich does well there. Alert. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Now the breakaway. Back into the middle. And the counter is on. Over to the left. He's left his man. A chance! And the shot! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
He'll be fuming with himself for not converting. He could have killed it off.
And he just whacks it away. Kimmich. Tries to dink it in. The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. The referee's awarded a free kick. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Now it's Gnabry. He's one-on-one! Gnabry! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. Smartly deceptive, what quality.
Oh, look, the keeper didn't know whether he was coming or going in the end, and he just got lost.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Hoists it forward. Played out to the right. That's a decent ball. Kimmich. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's played forward. Turns and goes back. Big chance! Guerrero goes looking. And that's that. Well, a great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. Little question that this is one of the most striking structures in all of sport, the Allianz Arena. As you can see, we've already started here. Tries a shot! Goes to finish! It's there!
That's the start dreams are made of, and that has to give them great confidence for what's to come.
He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Plays it out to the flank. Well, that's a foul, free kick's been given. He's made sure that that won't get through. Oh, he's gone for it! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And he's there to clear it. Kimmich. Out to the right. Towering header! Oh, just needed a better contact.
Brennan can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source. Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push.
Shapes to shoot! Clearance and very necessary. He's looked long this time. Cut out in the nick of time. There has been just the early goal here, and the score is 1-0. Davis. Here's Kane. Kane! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's a great... and the shot! And the ball's come out! Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Played out to the right. Cleared without complication. In with a header! Oh, not the best of headers. Keita has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Forward it goes. Now the counter. Now it's Kane. He's left his man. Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
There's a long ball. Defending of the desperate variety. Sticks in a foot to win it back. Hoists it forward. Gets away from his opponent. Goes direct to the front line. Goretzka. Great challenge, time to perfection.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Gets it back. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Now it's Kane. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Keita. And it's played forward. Looking for space out wide. Well positioned to make that interception. Tar. Chance! And the finish! Goes for goal! It's broken loose. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. We can review the first half.
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
It has been a remarkable contest. He's had a shot! They are rampant! And they are cruising away. Terrific audacity, just gorgeous skill.
Oh, it's lovely to see the art of the skies alive and well, but the keeper straight into no man's land.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, good interception. And they've been caught out here. Shoots! Lacking in accuracy.
Still a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Kane. And a shot! Danger averted for now. Away from immediate danger. There'll be a throw-in. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Out to the right. That's found its target. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Gets good distance on it. That'll be a throw. Turns and goes back. And it's Davis. Keita with a fine tackle. Forward it goes. Well, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Hoists it forward. Davis. Davis. Oh, that's a fine challenge. And he heaves it forward. Goretzka. Davis. Now, can he capitalise? And that has been cleared. Tar. Has a shot! It's bounced out! They've scored! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's through the middle. Has a goal! Really well taken goal. A contest no more. It is nothing short of utter humiliation.
Yeah, by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. It's become a case of men against boys.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Plays it out to the flank. Tries to get it clear. Real chance! And he steered it beyond the post.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Kimmich tries to dink it in. And that's been levered clear.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Well read, he sorted that out. Davis. Shapes to shoot. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Needed a better pass there. Rapidly approaching the end. 3 from 3 coming into today. Seem to be 4 wins from 4. It is a terrific run. It's a loose ball. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Bremen making consecutive changes here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Just 5 minutes left. Keita plays it forward. Goretzka goes looking. And here's Kane. Keita battles to win it back. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Kane. Kane gets it out to the wing. Looks to drop one in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Goretzka, it's Goretzka! And it's played forward. Kimmich. And that's it. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. And after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, tactically, they look as if they got that spot on. I think when you push up at the back to the
Well, hello, good evening, and welcome to everybody who has joined us, regardless of where you are, or indeed what time it is with you all over the globe, as we bring you this most glamorous of clashes between two sides desperately chasing the right to contest the ultimate prize in club football. This competition has provided us with so much unforgettable drama since the first qualifiers began last summer, and I am certain there will be plenty more to come in the last few. It is semi-final day. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. So just one more step for a date with destiny. Few games come bigger than this one.
Yeah, and the first leg of a semi-final, you can't guarantee passage into the final, obviously, just yet. But you can make life quite hard for yourself, Peter, second leg. So you've got to expect it to be tight and tense. This atmosphere sounds perfect for the occasion. And it's a case of releasing your best now and just finding a stronger edge, letting the opposition know what you're all about. And it's going to be tough next time round too.
So off we go then. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This is a tricky one, but, you know, I'm going to go for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain because he can be, I think, a key element. He's essentially a very attacking player who wants to be at the sharper end of things, but he has the maturity to play in midfield too and knock it about. A combination his manager must be very grateful for.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. It's come loose. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Goes long. João Mario doesn't get the pass he's looking for. I guess for the visitors here, the thing they have to decide is whether they are happy to take a draw and play conservatively or go all out and try and win it.
Yeah, absolutely. I suppose from a neutral perspective, the latter would prove more exciting, certainly for us. But yeah, the former certainly a strategy which is just as valid here.
And he's there to clear it. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Abraham. Rafa Silva. Masuaku. Done very well to intervene. And it's Kane. Well, they can break here. Rafa Silva.
Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to runners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it would...
And a shot! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce.
Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Coaxed through there. Played back in. It's anyone's ball. Gets it back. It's found its way to him. That's the throw. That's a throw. And he's there to cut it out. Rafa Silva. No goals as yet. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Masuaku positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's played forward. Battles to win it back. He's got away. He's got the ball. He's got the space. Shot at goal!
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Striding forward, facing goal. That's been levered clear. Gorgeous control there. He can get that clear. Could Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
And the through ball is intercepted. That's not going to make it. Gnabry, he's onside. Kimmich. Masuaku gets rid without sophistication. A buccaneering run from the defender.
That's a case of crossing in hope, and unless they provide some more options, it'll be more missed than hit.
Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Oh, no, that's not the ball he wanted. Kimmich. Gnabry. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Looking for a decent ball in. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Kimmich looking to play it into the box. Shoots! Can he dig out a shot? In he goes again! More pressure on the opposition goal.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Forward it goes. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Whistle goes for half-time. There we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, Abraham! No mistake! Besiktas back on level terms. Neuer did well the first time, nothing he could do about the follow-up.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, look, Peter, there's a great ebb and flow to this clash, and it's above all expectations for me.
Rafa Silva. Masuaku. Tries to get it forward quickly. Abraham. Floats one over. Tar. Plays it out to the wing. Back into the middle. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. He could have been in. Just needed a better final ball.
Quality dessert.
He's gone for it! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Will be a throw-in. Over to the left. Guerrero. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And here's Kane. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Now a chance to break. Rafa Silva drives it forward. He's won on Abraham! Goal! Besiktas! And the comeback is complete. Besiktas take the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Looks to clip it forward. Gets good distance on it. And it's Silva. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. No question, that's a foul. Abraham! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, you know, sometimes it pays off not to think too much about things, just put your foot through it, and that was a good example. Great contact, and the keeper had very little chance.
Besiktas go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Well read, he sorted that out. Puts in a cross. Fence has got rid of that. Danger averted for now. Keep defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Managed to get it away. And here's Kane. Now it's Gnabry. He's got away with one there.
Well, it was just some wayward passing that let the opposition in then, and I have to say, a very lucky escape. You lose it there, you expect to be punished.
Hoists it forward, dinked in. Now it's Gnabry. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Now it's Gnabry. Nicely controlled. Gnabry! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Well, that's a real shame, because it could have led to a real momentum shift.
Just brushed off the ball there. Masuaku does well there, alert. Gets wrestled off the ball. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Rafa Silva. Gets away from his opponent. Oh, that's nice. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Abraham. Plays a clever pass. Gets into some space. He gets past his man. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Tar. Cleared without complication. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And the shot! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
And that will be the final act. Well, they've lost the home leg, so life gets a little fraught. All that's left is to win away and somehow keep the dream alive. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
It can be difficult at times playing in front.
Well, whatever time of day or night it is with you, welcome along to a game which is threatened, I have to tell you, by a rather forbidding weather forecast. The expectation is for quite heavy rain as the game grows older this evening. It hasn't arrived just yet, but it will do shortly. Glad to report, though, that that hasn't affected the crowd, who are here in good number and indeed in good voice. And the game will be underway very soon. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And already we're underway here. Gnabry looking to penetrate opposition lines. That's gone a long way up and away. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Davis. A buccaneering run from the defender. Up to meet it! And he's there to clear it. Lovely bit of skill. Knocks it away. Speculative strike. Missed by a fraction. Well, it's hard to believe, Jim, that any team has maintained a perfect away record for a whole season. Do you think they can manage it?
Well, I'm inclined to say they can't, but somewhere in the world it may have been done. I'm just struggling to accept that they might just pull this off. I mean, it would be absolutely astonishing.
Davis. Defending of the desperate variety. That intervention was very necessary. Has a pop! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Still, a cracking effort. Really looked like a man on a mission the way he went through on goal.
Shoots! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, I'd like to praise a nicely constructed move and goal, but it's hard to see past the many defensive frailties on view there. It was a shambolic attempt to deal with that last attack, it really was.
Hamburg get themselves into the lead. Oh, shooting chance! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Yeah, but I really like that link-up there. I think something I'm sure they can work on again and get it right.
Rain starting to fall here. It has been looking that way for a little while. Gets into a dangerous position. And now they can launch a counter. Gets wrestled off the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gorgeous control there. Look at the defender bombing forward. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Hoists it forward. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And it's played forward. Hamburg were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
Yeah, but he brought the criticism upon himself by making substitutions that didn't really make sense. They added confusion when he really needed cohesion.
And it's Davis. Looks to thread it through. It's a goal kick. Up towards the front line. Cuts it out. Brings it forward. Deftly done. He's in, surely! Crosses it in low.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Kane. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Now it's Kane. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square. Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Half-time imminent! What a time to score! Dispatched expertly, nicely done. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, look, Peter, who knows what's about to happen from here? I doubt this will be the final score, though.
Looks to clip it forward. Oh, he's put too much on it. Forward it goes.
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably goal-saving.
And the first half is done. So, a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Reflections on the first half?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we're already back underway here. Tries to get it forward quickly. And here's Kane.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Has a goal! There it is!
And some players are just capable of grabbing a game by the scruff of the neck, and his immense talent may just have done exactly that and injected the belief that they can retain their lead this time round.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
It's come loose. Hoists it forward. Just brushed off the ball there. Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Lobs it in gently. Managed to get it away. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's played forward, and it's Gnabry. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted.
Gnabry really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's made sure that that won't get through. And here's Gnabry. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Hoists it forward. Plays it out to the flank. And that is as far as they're going to go. Kane, now it's Kane. Going for goal! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Shapes to shoot. And out to safety. And he's whipped it in low. Timely intervention. It'll be a throw-in. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Finds himself eased off the ball. Ball straight leap! Oh, just needed a better contact.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Well, it is coming up to that point in the game where this defence is going to have to stay sharp in order to avoid the well-documented lapses that have befallen them in recent weeks. And it's hoisted clear. He could be in here. Shapes to shoot! they've scored! 2 ahead, late in the day, game over surely. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, look, it's always great to see a solo effort with a goal. It's the ideal combination of pace and control.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. So the lead now is 2. Well, that's where he wants it. Gets it back. Forward it goes. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Plays it long. A real chance to break. And here's Kane. That's a decent ball. And a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And it's played forward. Well positioned to make that interception. He's through, gets it, and now what?
Guerrero simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Forward it goes. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. To get it forward quickly. Now a chance to break. Out to the left it goes. He has it out wide now. Time to deliver. And that's been levered clear. And time is up. What a match, what a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly... Well, a very warm welcome to you as you join us for the second part of this semi-final, where the fortunes of the two sides are separated as we go into the game by quite a sizable margin, following an exciting but rather one-sided first leg encounter. There is a lack of hope and expectation inside the stadium from those who feel that this might be one step too far. But we, along with neutrals everywhere, hope it will remain a competitive and exciting time. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So 90 minutes to try and overturn this deficit, but it is a telling deficit, and it seems improbable.
Yeah, their prospects aren't great, but if they are to go out, then it can be done in a certain way. I think they have to be true to themselves and their support by going out with the right application and spirit. Feeling sorry for themselves won't work. They can't go out with a resigned feel.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward.
Hits one! And he heaves it forward. And that's been won straight back. Cleared without complication. And it's Davis. Whose ball? Who's going to get that? Goretzka. He's a clever pass. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
Gabriel gets rid without sophistication. And it's been taken straight back. Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again. Besiktas seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
Goretzka goes looking. João Mario plays it forward. He's gone for it! No question, that's a foul. That's great strength on the ball. Davis delivers. Goalkeeper's ball. And it's played forward. And here's Kane. He could be in. Has a hit! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Towering header! Decent enough try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Besiktas can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. No goals as yet. Hoists it forward, cuts it out. And here's Kane. Davis. Up he gets! Surely this time, dispatched clinically. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. they've seen lots of the ball, trying to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Looking for space out wide, gets away from his opponent. Shot at goal! They've scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Goretzka fires it in low. Gabriel tries to clear. Davis. That's good defending, very good defending. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kimmich. Has a pop! Goretzka. Now it's Goretzka. Davis. Turns and goes back. And a shot! Attempt, just the wrong outcome.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Goretzka. Davis delivers a cross, repelled by the keeper. Out to the right. Here comes another cross. Shoots! Knocks it away. Kane goes for goal! And they've been caught out here. Another chance! Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Forward it goes. João Mario. That's clear cut, it's a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And the semi-final reaches halfway.
I really did think they'd had it. Who knows what the next 45 minutes can produce? I love surprises.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. Already up and running for the second half. Kane with a shot! Goal!
Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
Kane is the obvious danger man here, and yet he was afforded way too much freedom. I think he was gifted that goal. His reputation should have been warning enough for them.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Foot in, and the ball's come loose, and the chase is on. He's had a go! And more, and more, and more! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. And that really is so impressive. Time for a change in personnel. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Just brushed off the ball there. Kimmich tries to get it forward quickly. Plays it out to the wing. Davis with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Kimmich. João Mario. Referee's given a throw. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, and they finally reacted, but they could have been more switched on before he scored.
That's not going far. Chance! It's bounced out! And in it goes! And still they continue with the onslaught.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more to come.
It's become a case of men against boys. João Mario. Forward it goes. João Mario looks to thread it through. It's a brilliant interception. Goretzka is there and he can get that clear. He goes long. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Receives it in a good position. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. Tries lifting it over.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Davis. He's got options out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. A real chance to break. An untidy challenge, free kick given. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Kane, he's got away. Kane! Oh, almost a sixth.
Kane looked very impressive there. Well, at least until he got into a shooting position, something I'm sure he'll want to have a go at again.
And once more they can't get through. What a throw in. In by João Mario. And he's there to clear it. Quick glance at goal. Has a pop! Oh, real danger here. Hoists it forward. Lobs it in gently. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, real shapes to shoot! It's there! Oh, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. But there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Finds himself eased off the ball. He's played him through. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Fence has got rid of that. 4 extra minutes added on. And it's played forward. Oh, needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Guerrero has got himself a free kick. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Here it comes. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Surely the best preparation for the final. A thumping win in the semi. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
You know, all 4 sides left at this stage could make a good case to win it, but this team looks like they believe their name is already on it.